Hey, 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 Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, but you can of course call me Pajama Grandma in my pajamas. In case we haven't met yet, go ahead and put hashtag pajama in the comments below. That's the way, that way I know it's the first time you are hearing my voice or seeing my face or being exposed to the Pajama Grandma, because I always like to know when I'm exposing myself to new people. And I think social media is all about relationships, and so that's the first step in starting a relationship. Comment that it's the first time you're interacting with me so I can say hi, so I can welcome you, so I can say, hey, I'm so excited that you decided to carve out a couple of minutes of your valuable time and listen to me ramble on about what the heck I'm doing. And what I am doing is I'm in the process of transitioning from the brick and mortar world where I've spent, oh my gosh, like 43 years in business doing, excuse me, I still have this cold. It's not even a cold, it's just a blech in the morning. Where I spent 43 years. Actually 45 years. I started my first business when I was 13 years old. And that would be a brick and mortar business because the internet wasn't invented yet. And in the last couple of years, I've had the opportunity to actually dive into the online world and the internet marketing, not just internet marketing, but just the world of the internet and all of the power that it can add to what it is we want to do in our lives, and with our businesses. Now, there's upsides and downsides to everything. I mean, sometimes I think that the internet and technology can just suck the life right out of us, the real life out of us, because we're walking around with our phones in our hand, our heads down. I mean, I'm surprised people don't all have neck issues from looking down at their phones and walking. I'm surprised more people don't get hit by cars because they're not paying attention. I'm surprised there aren't more automobile deaths because people are on their phones instead of paying attention and driving. But technology also has incredible upsides. It can do fantastic things for our businesses that I never even knew were possible. We can reach more people. We can serve more people. And that's what our businesses are usually all about, is serving more people than we ever imagined possible. We can find people faster, easier, and less expensively than we ever could in the past from a communication standpoint. We can communicate in ways and for reasonable expenses anywhere in the world. I mean, if we have an internet connection and they have an internet connection with cell phones, it's incredible. And so I like to focus on the upsides of technology and help bridge the gap between that offline business world and the online business world. Because despite what a lot of internet marketers and internet people think, the majority of business will always be transacted in the real world. The actual delivery of the products and services that we promote and share through the internet and through the magic of the internet will still continue to be done in the real world and in the brick and mortar world. And that's why I think it's so important for brick and mortar to have a component in the online space. But I don't see every business always, there's been a big discussion in some of the groups that I belong to about how, the internet, and how can any business survive without being on the internet? Well, anybody that says that obviously only has internet experience. They're obviously a millennial or someone that grew up not in the real world, not working for a living, not understanding that there's a huge part of the world that we don't see or understand. We only understand what we're exposed to and what we experience. So to me, whenever I see somebody making that argument, it's obviously someone that hasn't experienced the real world and delivering real world products, like manufacturing products and delivering products. And my background's predominantly manufacturing. I love manufacturing. I love seeing how things work. Even as a little girl, I was always taking apart every clock in the house or watch and leaving them in pieces all over because I wanted to see how they worked. I wanted to see all the different components that made up that clock or that watch or whatever other thing I was taking apart that day to see how it would work. My mom used to hate that because I would leave little trails of things behind me wherever I was playing, and she could tell when I was taking things apart and discovering and exploring. I never got in trouble for that, so that was pretty cool. But so again, I'm coming from that world, so I'm trying to understand it. And as I'm understanding that, I'm sharing it with other people. As I'm discovering the massive ways that you can utilize that to really supersize and grow your business, I'm sharing that with other business owners. And it's super duper fun. I'm in the midst of another 30-day challenge. Today was day 6, and there's going to be an announcement with another challenge that I'm combining this with, because I was going to do a 30-day challenge anyway, but it just makes it more exciting to combine it with another. It's a big summit. It's a big, what would you do if you lost everything summit? And I'm super excited about that, because how many of us haven't had to start over, haven't had to go from ground zero and just restart? And I think a lot of us get trapped in the belief that we can never restart or change our lives, but we always can. We can change in an instant. We just have to make that choice and decide, yep, this isn't working. I need to do something different. What am I going to do? And so there's a summit coming up that 30 very successful people, actually people that have made at least $1 million in their sales organization or through their sales funnel, which is a sales tool, an online sales tool. They're going to share their story of what they would do if they had to start over with nothing but an internet connection, what they know in their noggin, and a ClickFunnels account, because ClickFunnels is a software tool that's, writing a book and sponsoring this program. But I thought, what a great way to help people strategize and see 30 different successful business strategies that people have used, because let's be honest, they're going to teach us what they did in a condensed version with all the positive lessons they've learned in a step, day 1, day 2, day 3 through 30 days. What would they do the first 30 days? That is some powerful stuff, right? So I'm really excited to roll that out today and share how I will be supporting and actually really supplementing and bonusing and leveling up that experience for anybody that does that with me and with us and the 30-day challenge. And that's why I say our 30-day challenge is actually going to be at least a 55-day challenge, at least a 55 or probably 60-day challenge. Because what I am going to do, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag, is I am going to be on the summit. They're going to have 10 of these people every day for 3 days live. And of course, you can listen to it free. But how many of you, while you're running your businesses or going to your job and trying to start a business on the side or just getting started, can take 30 hours out of your week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, unless you take a vacation days from your job or from your business and have everything in place? And if you have everything in place, you're already on the way to supersizing your business. But how many people actually can take 3 full days and listen to that summit? And then there's going to be a book that has the strategies and the maps. And there's going to be a website that goes along with that. Details are coming out today, and I will do a special live, of course, to let everybody know and how they can get and take advantage of what I'm offering here. But I'm also going to go through it then. After the 3 days, I'm gonna be on the 3 days. I'm gonna commit 30 hours to doing this, watching, listening, and taking notes and getting the key points out of there. I'm also gonna have the business plan. But then, as soon as the 20th, we're gonna start each person, what they did, what they shared, in 10 minutes or less. I'm committed in 10 minutes or less to breaking down the key points of what they say, what they do, and providing you, of course, with this is the one thing you need to do today to take advantage of moving your business ahead. Whether the strategy that they have or the business they're in is similar to yours or not, I guarantee there is at least one gold nugget in each of those 30 people's plans that you can pull out, we can pull out, and you can use right now to help you supersize your business. In addition to that, I've made 10 really strategic, tactical, or this is exactly how you get shit done online type videos. I've been doing one a day on Facebook Live and recording them and putting them on YouTube of step-by-step how to do cool things that we can use to benefit all of our businesses. A lot of them are about publishing, because publishing like this Facebook Live is really important for a lot of our businesses if we want to supersize them. And we go into that in the 30-day challenge. Which is, you guys, the 30-day challenge is free. If you want the first 30-day challenge, that is the process of how to supersize your business, go to my Facebook group, join, and under Unit 8, all 30 days, 1 through 30, are mapped out and put in there in order in Unit 8. Supersize your business. Go to that link. I can put the link below if you want, and then you've got access to that. And you can go get that first 30 days free. Now we're into day 6 of the next 30 days, which is totally different. The first 30 days were all about process and how you actually, the step-by-step process, the science behind supersizing your business. Now these 30 days, but really 55 days, are about the actual diving in deep with the tactics and strategies and the art of how you bring you into that, because you're the 10% art that makes the whole thing work. It's like I say, you're the art, the creative part is the rocket fuel that makes the whole process of supersizing your business work. Now, can people successfully supersize their business and grow an awesome big business without the art part, without putting you into it? Yep, you sure can. But you're going to do it a whole lot faster, and you're going to have a whole lot more satisfaction, and you're actually going to love the business that you create if you put you into it, if you put your spin into it. And I don't mean you working in it. I mean you and your unique way of being, thinking, and feeling and seeing, and adding that as a component to fuel the growth of your business. And then, like I did with my business, I set it up so I worked 4 hours a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I went in for an hour in the morning, whatever time in the morning I wanted, an hour a day. That was it. That is all I had to work in my business. And I wasn't working in my business ever. I was only there overviewing, big picture, working on my business. What's the project I'm working on to move this business ahead? And so you can set your business up supersized any way you want. You might want to take 2 months off and go to Fiji. You might want to travel for 6 months while you run your business. Then you're going to set your business up like that and differently than I do. I set my business up so that I can work in my pajamas 90% of the time. How freaking cool is that, right? So you have to decide. And that's part of today's challenge was we're working on our vision and our future and what exactly we want that to look like for our businesses. So I'm doing that today. I'm going to go, as soon as I get off here, create my how to bring people into the 30 days in 30 days, the 30 in 30 days, 30-day challenge for ClickFunnels, how to help let you combine the power of that with the power of this. And like I said, even if you don't do that, I'm still going to give you pieces of the information and you'll get part of it, but you'll only get the 10-minute version. You won't get all the supplemental cool stuff that goes along with it. That is it. I want to wish you a fantastic day. Go out, make it awesome. Make your day, make your life awesome, because you're the only one that can do it. Secret. Cat's out of the bag. All right. Pajama Grandma out. Catch you tomorrow. Bye.